Hi, this is Planner Obsessed Teacher. My name is Mary, and today I'm going to walk through how I set up my teacher lesson planner for the year. I used the Erin Condren 8.5 by 11 teacher planner this year. I was blessed enough to be able to get one to review as a copy. So I was able to get the great rainbow coil on this one in the Inspire design. But let's go through and see what kind of little tweaks I've made so far, and then I'll explain to you my process from there. So I have not filled this page out yet. I usually order a nameplate. I didn't this year, so I'll just write my name in when it comes time. A few things I've changed. I've kept the All About Me page. I like that they have professional development here now and a blank here. Usually what this is like my team members or my department members are listed here with their phone numbers. General information, again, I have two boxes. Another one, this will be team members or department members. There may be a schedule of classes here as well. And then classroom events and dates, I usually put the big dates for the school in there. Notice I did change this a little bit. I actually did a photocopy of one of the full pages of the cover, and then made a label here for general information so it kind of flows. So this is not the original. This is something I made and created there. For the contact page, you have your communication log, but usually it's 2 pages. I did the same thing here. I just made me an expense log and then whited out the information and then wrote in my own. I like to keep an expense log of just what I spend personally that's not school related. Usually there's not a lot of these, but just in case. Also, I only need 1 page of communication log. Typically I use most email, and that, since it's a paper trail, I don't record it, but if it's a phone call or a sit down, I may use the communication log. I have not filled this part out yet. Typically, I'll put in the holidays and the professional development days. I have not gotten to that yet, but if we have time, I may go through that. Now, the year plan, I have redated this. So this usually goes from January to December. I just simply found some easy printable labels and stuck them on here. So July through December, in January through June. This is where I'll take my TEKs. I'm in the state of Texas, and so we take our TEKs, our essential elements, and basically break it down. So July is basically, what do I need to get done? August, I'll break it down based on the number of teachable days in August, meaning Monday through Friday, full days, and not including that first week. So give or take 10 days that I can use. I'll use those 10 days and break it down into my different units. So that first unit will probably take all 10 days. And so when I go to September, again, I'll figure out the teachable number of days, and I'll break down probably my next 2 units in September, October, November, December, and so on. And so then when I get through May, I usually don't use June for anything unless I'm doing summer school. But when I get through May, I will see how my whole yearly plan worked out. Then you'll see that I've done some work here. I don't use the graph pages. I took them out, and so they are missing. Plus also, I got a July start, but I typically take that out as well. And so it's kind of weird. We go from like a July page to an August page, and so I will start in August. I've gone on and already put in the little holidays here, but you're going to see what else I do with it. I have not done anything with the labels up here, but I will show you what I'm about to do. In the back, I have taken out the end of the June, because I'm not going to probably need the June. I also take out all the teacher record pages, and give those to somebody else. I take out all the stickers and I rip them out, and I will show you what I'm going to be doing with those stickers and some of the other stickers that I make myself. This is my calendar. These are my teachable, my teaks, and so this is what I end up mapping out in the year plan. And then one other thing that we keep in our planners. So let's go on and let me explain what I'm going to put in here. So what I usually do first is I'm going to take these stickers that actually come in the back of the teacher lesson planner. They match the months, and so I usually take these, put on my holidays as much as I can, and then transfer them to that monthly page. I typically do that for the monthly page. I like the monthly pages to match, and then I have other stickers I'll use on the weekly pages. So let's put in at least a couple to begin with. So July 31st is our first day. And we actually have 2 weeks of in-service. One's really kind of a work week, and the other week is all the training. And then our first day of school is on the 14th. So I'm going to put that on an August one. And so now we're going to go and put those on the calendar. I took my July one out, and so I'm just going to put it on my August calendar. And this August calendar will get filled up really quick once I start putting in meetings and games and so forth. But for right now, this is what I'm going to start with. And so I will see you after I get the rest of these done. Okay, so I got all of my labels done. Let me show you what I've done. I used the same colors as what's represented there. I've already put the EC stickers in. So the same day as PL Day is Rosh Hashanah, and Hispanic Heritage Month begins. And so I put both of them on the monthly, and then I'll go into more detail on the weekly. So October, we have Indigenous Peoples Day, a PL Day, and a Conference Day. And then here, Veterans Day and Thanksgiving. And I'll probably find some cute washi and just draw it all the way across there to fill in the whole week. December, our winter holiday, this is our first day, and then we'll have the last week of December and the first week of January. And so we have those labeled in here. February, we have a PL Day backed with a President's Day. That's our snow day also, so in case we have to use it. Spring break is in the middle of March, right here. Again, I'll probably find some washi and put in there. Battle of Flowers, this is a special event in San Antonio. This is, so we have Fiesta, so these 2 weeks, there's Fiesta weeks, and then after that, they have the big parade on the Battle of Flowers, and all of the schools, bands, and stuff are involved. So they close school where people can attend. And then May, our last day is the 23rd, our work day is the 24th, and Memorial Day is the 27th, way down here. I found this apple washi that came in the EC review box. It actually rips really nice. I like it. Of course, that's not straight. I've done all the other pages already. I tend to work backwards, being left-handed. That's kind of an oddity. And then everything's going to be crooked because I'm also coming at it a different direction. But that's okay. Alrighty. So there, those weeks are blocked off. You can see I've already done the Christmas week, etc. And so I just mark those off that way, and so I know not to write in any of those. And when I get to the actual week pages, I basically just leave them blank. Okay, now the next part is I got these beautiful stickers that cover like a whole day from I'll Plan With You. She makes these based on what month you have them, and so I can actually use these to cover up a lot of the days that I would normally not write anything, or I will get a different schedule and I don't need to put anything. She even customizes them so it had like a day off, and instead of having day off or no school, she actually wrote out Battle of Flowers for me, which I really appreciate. Martin Luther King, Labor Day, here's my conference day. She now sells the Indigenous Peoples Day or Columbus Day, depending on which way your school or you represent. And so I chose this one. We have Veterans Day off since I do work with military students. That's a big day for them. President's Day, like I said, is also our snow day, another work day, and professional development. So I'm going to go through and put these in, and then I will show you what they look like once they're in. So I thought I'd show you at least how one goes in. I did not get the reusable ones, the sealable ones, and so sometimes these don't go in exactly perfect, and so sometimes I have to kind of go back and try them again as close as possible, but that's okay. Again, it's a holiday, it's just a placeholder, and I get the 3 ones instead of the 4 ones because, again, I use this space over here for the rest of the week, so I don't want to cover it up. So that's what they're going to look like when you put them all in. So now I'm going to go and put the rest of them in, and I'll show you what some of those days look like. Okay, so I have all of my full day covers already in there. Got a hair in this one. That happens sometimes. That way I can have my notes pages, and so we can just kind of look through a couple of them. Here's with the April and the professional development. March, Good Friday. Another professional development. The only color that was a little off is January. It's a little bit off. It may have been, it's more green, and the new January is more blue. November, the Veterans Day, really, the blue really pops. And so this blue and this blue match really well with the tab color. And then you got October, one of the October dates. And then I believe Labor Day. Labor Day, there's the one for Labor Day. Oops, sorry, the camera's moving. So hang on just a second. All right, so now that the camera's not moving anymore, but those are my date covers by Owl Plan With You. And so I will put that link in the description, so in case you want to. She has lots of great teacher things. She also has the tops here, but I'm going to show you a different way that I do that. For me, I think is a little more economical, and then you can be a little creative with it. So hang on just a second. All right, so what I have done instead for my subject headers is I've actually used the 18695. These are the Avery stickers. They are 2/3 by 1 3/4. There's 600 of them, and these are the matte clear ones. So this is the one that I usually buy, and then I have it set up in Microsoft Word to actually make whatever stickers I want to make. They're not fancy, they're not you know, full color, but they fit my purposes. So what I want to do is walk you through just a couple of the weeks that I do, and then I'll go and do the rest of them on my own, and then I'll show you some of the other activity ones that I've made that are purposeful for my school, and then I can change them for whatever year, or if somebody borrows the file, then they can also make it whatever they want to make it. So let me go get my first set of stickers. Now, I got as close as I could to the colors that they actually are. So these are the stickers. You can see that they're matte, and they generally are very see-through. You can't really tell that that is just a little bit off. And I usually make them to fit whatever this first line is. So even though this is August mainly, I did the blue where it would blend the best. Now, like I said, the 31st is our first day back. And so I'm just kind of picking an order I want to do these. So the first 2 weeks, again with the left-handed issue, the first 2 weeks are going to be different labels than what I'll have the rest of the year. And then this, I just leave blank for whatever I need it for. So I have work, home, meetings, to do, to email or call, or to buy. And so this is going to be the same thing on this second week of August 7th. And then let's come over to my first week of school. So I'm going to skip down to my first week of school. Now the yellow is a little harder to read, but I know what order I have them in. I have one honors class this year. The rest of them are regular classes. I do have a homeroom, and they're going to do homeroom a little differently this year. But generally I put meetings right here because homeroom really doesn't have anything I have to do special on a regular basis, and so I usually do homeroom further over. So I'll usually do homeroom like right here. I do extracurricular. This is where I put like football games and volleyball games and stuff like that. And then I do a to-do, to call, to email. And then again, I have that last column for what I want. So regular, honors, meetings, extracurricular, to do, to call, to email, and then my homeroom. Now, on top of that, a lot of people have the punch in. I don't like the punch in so much because it covers about 1.5 pages, and so it covers these 2 columns. There's also a snap in that Erin Condren makes that covers basically the whole page. So you lose this whole page. So instead, I purchased this that was actually made for the Life Planner. It's a magnet, and it has, you know, priorities to do, and then it has Monday through Friday on here. This is a perfect fit. I'm just going to show you. This is a perfect fit for this last column. And so this is the plan, okay? Because I've always liked having the Monday through Friday, kind of the jot, jot, jot quick there. But this one, I can wipe it off and then take it to the next week. And then if I want to flip it over, it's there. But I usually didn't use the back anyway. And so this is how I'm going to be setting up my information. Now, I'll go back and put the rest of these in later. Notice I have purple, and then down here I have kind of an orangey color for October, November, December, January, February, March. March is 1 week shorter because I don't print the ones for spring break, I don't print the ones for Thanksgiving, and I don't print the ones for Christmas, so I can save some stickers that way. And then I have April, and then May. I don't go into June because, you know, we're not regularly in school in June. But here are my other stickers that I make. And I try to make them special for me, for middle school. Football, volleyball, basketball. We do have track, middle school track. We have a middle school tennis team. We have a middle school cross-country team. And then our ROTC for middle school is called Leadership Character Development Corps, LCDC. And so they have some events throughout the year. So these are all the labels that I'll put in these pages when there's things going on. You notice that there's a first day. So we can go on and put that one on the 14th. Let me see if I can get it off of here. And all these pictures and everything, I've just kind of borrowed these pictures. These are the ones I've downloaded from the internet. And so I put first day right there, August 14th. I can put the time there. We're always on some kind of bus duty that day. And then I can go and put the last day in already. These are also ones that I've made curriculum meetings. Since I'm a department head, I have department head meetings. I have curriculum meetings at the region that I'm in. Team meetings, since we are on the 7th grade team. Parent conference, you can actually put the name and the time of the conference. Detention, every teacher has about 5 or 6 detentions that we have to do. These are the weeks for bus duty, faculty, band concerts, field trips, open house, UIL meet, end of the year dance, fall festival, and winter dance. So these are the basic things that we have every single year. And then there's a few down here that I could make otherwise, but usually for those, if I need to add extras, I'll add the Erin Condren stickers to it. But what I do is I usually just keep these in the back in the folder. And like I said, I cut these out. So these are the EC ones that came with it. These are some of my leftovers from last year. Last year I did them in the white, on the white sticker backs. And so you can see the difference. This is a white sticker back here versus the clear. You can see it kind of here. This is a clear one and this is a white one. It really didn't make too much of a difference. And then these are the other EC stickers. I usually don't use a whole lot of these. These generally get used. This is just kind of a mixture of all the things I have left over. I didn't do any extra pep rally ones. We'll probably just go to a couple of them this year. And then I'll use this whole page somewhere throughout the year. And so all of these will go with all the new stickers, and they all fit back here in this pocket folder. And so I can just take them out, put them on there, put the label on, and then I'm done. So I hope you have enjoyed my video. I'm not going to bore you with you sitting here watching me sticker my entire year, but that's basically what I'm going to go back and do is put all the stickers in for the rest of the year. And then that way when I get to work on the first day, it's easy to just start writing things in. Another word, since I teach middle school, I actually don't ever take my lesson plan book really home with me. I generally keep one of the pocket planners, the Erin Condren pocket planners, the real tiny ones. And if I have something that I need to cross-reference between school and home, I'll write it in the pocket planner and take that pocket planner home with me instead. So the teacher planner, even though it's very big and bulky and a lot of people don't like the size, for me, I literally just leave it on the desk and it just stays, it stays at work. And so I do not want to carry this back and forth. That's why, you know, once I get this all stickered and I take it to work with me, it will pretty much stay at work with me. Stay at work, and then if I need to bring something home, I'll bring something else home. But if you have any questions about how I set up the teacher planner, or you have any other questions about any of the products that I did or used, please let me know in the comments down below. And thanks for watching.